kindergarten. Happy Friday. This is our last day together for this week, and then you'll have 2 days off. What are you going to do with your time off? I think I'm gonna have to clean my house, and that's not super fun. So let's say hello to everyone. Anais, Michael, Evelyn, Jonathan, Moses, Janie, Francisco, Brandon, Mrs. Shores, Amaya, Logan D, Emilio, Trinity, Logan M, Georgie, Addison, Eva, Haley, and Christian. Let's talk about, I get to change one today. That's exciting. Let's talk about our schedule for today. We're having our class meeting and then doing our morning work. Then we'll have reading group time and literacy block. We'll do some math, and then we have our letter art. We get to do it for the letter K today, a K sound, letter art. And yesterday was the 14th of January. What comes after 14? 15, it's another cat. Let's choose a voice. We're gonna use our excited voice. We're excited today to be together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I forgot, it's going to be an extra long weekend. We'll have Saturday and Sunday off, but we'll also have Monday off for Martin Luther King Day. So you won't have a video for Monday either. So you'll only have 4 more days before we get to have school again together, and that's super exciting. And during literacy block today, we're going to read a special book that kind of has to do with Martin Luther King Day. So I'm excited for that too. So let's get started on our morning and do our morning work. Take out your morning work packet, please. The yellow. Our last day for this week. Day 74. And write your name at the top. We're going to make lowercase w's and capital W's. So a W is like going on a roller coaster. You go slant line down, slant line up, slant line down, slant line up. You just keep doing that. Lowercase e's only touch the middle line and the bottom line. And then capital W's are the same type of lines, those big slant lines, but they start at the top and go to the bottom. It's like a bigger version of a lowercase w. If you need to pause it here, do that now. Down below, do you remember yesterday we started this? We're going to match the number to the quantities. We'll draw a line to do that, and at the very end we will trace these numbers. So let's touch and count the dots in our first 10 frame. 1, 2, 3, 4. Find the number 4 and draw a line to match them. Let's look at our next 10 frame and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Find your number 6. Draw a line. And last, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw a line to our number 5. Then we're going to trace our numerals. 6 is found by going down and around. Down and over and down some more. And make a man with a belly. Put a hat on top. And then we're all done for today, and there's nothing to color in today. This is a pretty short morning work day. So we're looking at that TH sound that says th, and we know this new sight word, THE, the. That's a sight word we've been working on a really long time during our literacy block time. Let's go around our circle and say our sounds and words. Ready? Begin. I, s, a, said, I, I'm, said, e, a, d, said, e, d. Let's open up our magazine, turn one page, pinch in the corner, and we're looking at page 3 today. Page 3, and this is a pencil, I think, that's sort of been cut off. We're going to start with stretching and shrinking. First, this shows us a seed. Let's stretch and shrink the word seed. Ready? Begin. Seed. 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 One more time. Seed. 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 Now, this picture shows us a girl who's very mad. Let's stretch and shrink the word mad. Ready? Begin. Mad. Mad. One more time. Mad. Mad. Good. We're going to look down at these columns now. So the apple column, we'll read this word and then this word and then this word. And just like we did in class, remember when you see an underline part? Read the underline part first, then jump to the front and read the whole word. Okay? So let's do the underline first. Add. One more time. Add. Jump to the beginning and read the word. Add. Dad. Good. Next word, underline. Add. Word. Mad. Mad. And the last word, underline. Add. Word. Add. Remember that tricky one? When there's two D's, you just say D once. So we know dad, mad, add. Next, we're going to do some bumpy and smooth blending in the heart column. What is this sound? D. This sound? E. Let's do that bumpy again. D. E. One more time. D. E. Let's do it smooth. D. D. Guess what? D is going to be a character in our story that we'll start reading on Monday. D. So remember that name, D. Then over here, we're practicing this tricky word in the smiley face row. Here we go. Ready? Begin. The cat, the dog. And down below, we need our pencil, which I can't find mine. Oh, here we go. We'll trace and read. Ooh, we have some numbers in this that we're tracing. All right, so for the flower row, after we're done tracing, let's read it. Ready? Begin. 1 seed, 2 seeds. Very good. All right, so remember I told you we were going to read a story, and it's kind of about Dr. Martin Luther King. When we come back to school, we're going to read a biography about him, which is a story about his life. But for today, we're reading a story about crayons. And when we come back together to school, we'll read this again, and we'll talk a little bit more about it, and we'll talk more about Martin Luther King. But today is just sort of like a quick introduction, and it's fun to read stories. So we're reading The Crayon Box That Talked. While walking in a toy store the day before today, I overheard a crayon box with many things to say. I don't like red, said Yellow, and Green said, nor do I, and no one here likes orange, but no one knows just why. We are a box of crayons that doesn't get along, said Blue to all the others. Something here is wrong. Looks like none of them are happy. Well, I bought that box of crayons and I took it home with me and laid out all the colors so the crayons could all see. They watched me as I colored with red and blue and green, and black and white and orange, and every color in between. They watched as green became the grass and blue became the sky. The yellow sun was shining bright on white clouds drifting by. Colors changed as they touched, becoming something new. They watched me as I colored. They watched until I was through. And when I finally finished, I began to walk away. And as I did, the crayon box had something more to say. I do like red, said Yellow. And Green said, so do I. And Blue, you are terrific, so high up in the sky. We are a box of crayons, each one of us unique. But when we come together, the picture is complete. So at the beginning, that box of crayons was fighting with each other. They didn't really like each other. And this girl showed them that when they all work together, they can do beautiful things, can't they? And do they all look happy now? Because they're getting along and they like each other. So I love that story. It's one of my very favorite books that we read, and we're going to read it again in class, and we're going to do a lot more activities with this book and with our Dr. Martin Luther King book. So I'm excited for those too for when we come back. Let's get out our literacy block practice page, the pink. This is what today's looks like. Write your name at the top. All right, then I want you to choose one crayon. Just choose a color. I think I'll choose pink today. And we're going to circle the capital K's up here, and we'll circle the lowercase K's down here, but just use the same crayon. for both. Wherever you see a capital K, use your crayon and circle it. I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 capital Ks. Try to find 7 on yours. Then move down to your lowercase Ks. Circle all your lowercase Ks. I found 8 lowercase Ks, so try to find 8. Ooh, my belly growled. I'm ready for lunch. Are you? All right, then over here, I'll just use my same crayon to circle the pictures that begin with the K sound. First, I have a stove or an oven. Maybe, is this an oven? I think, yeah. Does that oven start with K? No, let's leave that alone. What about a fox? Well, you know what? This is a baby fox. And a baby fox is called a kit. Does kit start with K? It does. So this kit, the baby fox, is circled. And now you know a baby fox is called a kit. Down here, a king. Does king start with K? Yes, we have practiced that a lot this week, haven't we? What about a fork? Well, fork has K in it, but it's at the end, so we will not circle the fork. Down here is a kangaroo. Does kangaroo start with K? Yes, it does. Circle the kangaroo. And last is a kite. I bet you're an expert at knowing kite by now, aren't you? We've done it a lot this week. Then we'll turn it over. And there will be 2 pictures together. You need to figure out which one starts with the K sound. And for now, we'll just circle it, and then you can go back later and color it, okay? So we have vest, kiwi. Which one starts with K? Kiwi. Pencil, king. Which starts with K? King. Tennis, kayak. Which starts with K? Kayak. Koala, mushroom. Which starts with K? Koala. Football, kite. Which starts with K? Kite. Turtle, key. Which starts with K? Key. Owl, kettle. Which starts with K? Kettle. Ketchup, bear. Which starts with K? Ketchup. Tent, kangaroo. Which starts with K? Kangaroo. There you go. Now you can go back and color on this side and on the other side. Math time. Find your packet, the blue one. All right. Oh, this is kind of a fun one. We haven't done one like this. Okay, so there are 6 friends on Catherine's team. So 6 is the number we're going to work on, okay? Their uniforms got mixed up in the laundry and some of the numbers washed off. So we need to draw the shirts and then draw the numbers on the shirts to help them. So this is how I'm going to draw my shirts. And remember, we have to draw 6 of them. So we're going to draw 6 shirts and we'll put the numbers on them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like that. Pause yours now if you need to finish up. Ooh, this is fun. We get to draw some ice cream scoops. So, do you see we have kind of like a stairway of ice cream scoops going up? We are missing some of the numbers here. So this ice cream has 1 scoop. This has 2 scoops, 3 scoops. What would come next? 4 scoops would come next, wouldn't it? Then 5 scoops, 6 scoops, 7 scoops, 8 scoops, 9 scoops, and 10 scoops. So we wrote in the missing numbers. Now we need to fill in the scoops. So this one needs 4 scoops of ice cream. Whoops. So I drew 1, 2, 3, 4 scoops. Then I'll do the same thing here. 7 scoops and 8 scoops. That is a big ice cream cone. So this one will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 scoops. When you're all done, you can color in your scoops of ice cream. Color them whatever colors you want. Color them your favorite colors of, or your favorite flavors of ice cream. You can color them all the same. Just color in your ice creams when you're all done. All right, kindergarten, it is Friday, the end of the day. We get to do our letter art. So we're going to open up to the K page. The page with the K. K page is kitten. Let's make a kitten. We're going to start by making a line down and then a little curve around the bottom and then a line that comes back up. Then we're going to do the same thing on this side. Line down, curve round, and come back up. Then let's start kind of like right here, and we're gonna make just it looks a little bit like a smiley face, just a line that goes like that. And then we'll start here. We're gonna make a big curvy line that comes down and touches this. And we'll make a little line between the two. And then we'll come back up to this side. Next, I'm gonna make a line that goes up, curves around, and comes back down. And I'll make a little curve right here and a little curve right here. Now I'm going to go up above this little smiley line we made, and I'll make a little curve that comes down this way and a little curve that comes down this way, kind of like a little hook. And then I'll make a big curve that comes around the top and goes to that side. Then I'll make a line that goes up kind of to a point and comes back down. Another one over here. And then I'll make the same shape inside that's smaller. Then on my face, I'm going to make 2 ovals. And a small square. Or, sorry, that's a triangle. And I'll go down and over, down and over. Then I'm going to make some long lines like this. Now use your crayons and color in your kitten whatever color you want, and that's it. We're done for the day. We're done for the week. You have Monday off of school. There won't be a video because of Martin Luther King Day. So you can get lots of rest or play or do extra practice if you want. And then I'll see you again on Tuesday.